Hello, we are the International Volunteer University Student Association, or IVUSA. The Nishnawmia branch of the IVUSA is engaged in a wide range of volunteer activities focusing on international cooperation, disaster relief, and support for children's education. This video, produced in collaboration with the Nishnawmia City International Association, aims to enhance your understanding of natural disasters, disaster prevention, and appropriate responses in the event of a disaster in Japan. In early 2024, Ishikawa Prefecture was struck by a major earthquake, resulting in substantial damage and loss of life. Earthquakes are unpredictable and can strike anywhere and at any time, potentially making anyone a victim. To prevent loss of life during such events, this video will explore disaster preparedness strategies and the proper actions to take when confronted with a disaster. This video also features several quizzes related to disaster prevention. We encourage you to participate and learn with us. So let's start with a brief overview of earthquakes. An earthquake is the shaking of the Earth's surface, usually triggered by the shifting of tectonic plates. The tremors produced by earthquakes can sometimes be powerful enough to topple and destroy buildings. Japan has faced numerous major disasters over the years, including the 1995 Hanshin-Awaji Great Earthquake and the 2011 Great East Japan Earthquake. Japan is located in a seismic zone prone to earthquakes. In the event of an earthquake, it is crucial to immediately take appropriate actions to protect one's life. Now let's move on to our first quiz regarding the actions to take when an earthquake occurs. When an earthquake strikes while you're at home and the house is shaking violently, you should immediately evacuate outdoors. True or false? The correct answer is false. During an earthquake, objects may topple or fall, and the intense shaking can make it difficult to move. Therefore, you should immediately seek shelter under a sturdy object like a desk or table. Hold onto its legs and protect your head until the shaking stops. Once the shaking subsides and it's safe, evacuate to a secure location. Before leaving your home, be sure to shut off gas valves and turn off heat sources such as stoves and portable room heaters to minimize the risk of fires. Please be aware that during a major disaster, essential utilities such as electricity, gas, and water may be unavailable for several days or even weeks. When your home is destroyed or there's nowhere safe to go, anyone can seek refuge in an evacuation center operated by the city. True or false? The correct answer is true. Evacuation centers are open to anyone seeking refuge and safety from danger. You can find the locations of these centers on the city's official website or hazard maps. It's a good idea to familiarize yourself with the nearest evacuation centers before an earthquake strikes. During a disaster, regular roads may become inaccessible. Therefore, it's a good idea not only to locate your nearest evacuation center beforehand, but also to plan multiple routes in advance to ensure safe access to the center. When evacuating from home, it's advisable to take as many belongings with you as possible. True or false? The correct answer is false. Carrying too many belongings can make it difficult to move quickly. When evacuating to shelters or elsewhere, bring only the essentials needed for survival in the short term. Swift evacuation is necessary to ensure your safety and protect your life. Therefore, preparing an emergency bag in advance allows for a quick escape. An emergency bag should contain essential supplies needed for evacuating during a disaster. Be sure to include items like food, water, clothing, a flashlight, money, and a mobile battery. Use a backpack or similar item to carry everything so you can keep both hands free. During cold weather, such as in winter, it's wise to include blankets and warm clothing. Also, keeping an emergency bag near the entrance ensures it can be easily grabbed when leaving your home. Even when seeking refuge in an evacuation center, there is no guarantee there will be enough food or water for everyone. Therefore, it's important to prepare essential items for yourself beforehand. When evacuating, it's safer to walk close to concrete block walls and buildings for protection. True or false? The correct answer is false. The intense shaking from an earthquake can weaken buildings and concrete block walls, causing them to crumble or collapse. Also, frequent and powerful aftershocks may follow the initial quake, so you should maintain a safe distance from structures and walls. Even if you have a car, always walk to the evacuation center. Roads closed by falling utility poles and debris, along with non-functioning traffic lights, will make driving dangerous. To prevent obstruction of emergency vehicles, like ambulances or fire trucks, it's advisable to walk to the evacuation center rather than using your car. During a disaster, social networking services, or SNS, is a reliable source of accurate information. True or false? The correct answer is false. During emergencies, misinformation or false reports can swiftly circulate on social networking services. Rely on trustworthy sources such as your state, prefectural, or municipal governments for accurate information. It's also advisable to periodically visit their websites and download apps that provide access to disaster updates in multiple languages. Learn how to understand and interpret the disaster information provided by state, prefectural, or municipal governments. In Japan, the risk level of natural disasters and the actions you should take during typhoons and heavy rains is divided into 5 alert levels. Level 1 is probability of warnings and is issued by the Japan Meteorological Agency. Level 2 is heavy rain, flood, or storm surge advisories, also issued by the Japan Meteorological Agency. Level 3 is evacuation of the elderly. Level 4, evacuation instruction. And Level 5, emergency safety measures. During a Level 4 alert, evacuation instruction, everyone must evacuate. True or false? The correct answer is true. If a Level 4 alert is issued for your area, everyone must evacuate immediately. Alert Level 1. Keep up to date with the latest disaster information and be prepared for emergencies. Alert Level 2. Check procedures in preparation for evacuation. Alert Level 3. Evacuate the elderly and those who need more time or assistance. Alert Level 4. Evacuate immediately. And Alert Level 5, take immediate action to save your life. An Alert Level 5 means a major disaster is underway or just about to occur, and it's too dangerous to make your way to an evacuation center. Take immediate action to protect yourself, such as sheltering in place, moving to the second floor of your home, and so on. Knowing what to do after an earthquake occurs is essential. But equally important is having access to timely and accurate information about the event. Here are several recommended sources for reliable information, available in various languages for those who do not speak Japanese. Safety Tips. This is an app that delivers alerts about earthquake early warnings, tsunami warnings, and other weather alerts directly to your mobile phone. NHK World News offers precise news coverage via television, radio, and the internet, including emergency warnings for earthquakes and other incidents. Nishinomiya City Disaster Prevention Portal, an official website providing warnings and evacuation information for Nishinomiya City. Make sure to download the apps and familiarize yourself with these websites well before a disaster strikes. Evacuation information corresponding to alert levels 3, 4, and 5 is issued for specific regions in response to each disaster. Always check for any updates issued for your particular area. In summary, disasters can strike unexpectedly, and we have no control over the severity of earthquakes or typhoons. This highlights the importance of always being prepared in advance for such events. By supporting each other and aiding our neighbors, we can reduce damage and injuries. However, prioritizing your own safety is vital. Only then can you effectively assist others. Please incorporate the information provided in this video into your daily routines. The Nishnawmia City International Association hosts various events and training sessions throughout the year focused on disaster preparedness and life-saving techniques. It's important to continually learn and practice emergency survival skills, and we encourage your active participation in these events. Thank you for your attention.